The Nova DR grew from numerous customer requests for a non-impact load that had three characteristics in one package: effect, functionality, and affordability. The Nova DR is certainly not the first of its kind, but it's the only one on the market that has all three qualities.
This is going to expand a lot of options for a lot of police departments that were never out there. The Nova DR, DR standing for distraction round, is the 12-gauge equivalent of the hand-thrown flashbang. Hand-thrown flashbangs, they're very, very effective, but they have limitations. Limitations in cost. They're $38 or $40 a piece. Nova distraction rounds are about $3 a piece. At about 110 to 120 decibels, they do just about everything that a flashbang will. There's no ATF paperwork for purchase or certification. Keep in mind that these are basically just blanks on steroids. They're extremely loud. They have a bright flash. This is going to be a field demonstration of the Nova DR 12-gauge distraction round. The demonstration here is going to show the muzzle blast and the effect of what it'll do. You ready?
The Nova DR is intended as an indirect fire diversionary load. The intense blast signature and flash are intended to serve several purposes. It can be used as an alternative method to control or redirect dangerous animals. Entry teams can deploy the Nova DR to mask team movement or entry by discharging the Nova DR at a point away from where the team is operating. The Nova DR can be deployed at the entry point or within the structure as an alternative to hand-thrown NFDDs.
A lot of departments, if you're going to do a raid on a house or do a search warrant, they don't have a flashbang. You can't set the people on the inside of the door back and gain the upper hand. These will allow you to do that. These rounds will do light door breaching.
Please, search warrant! Please, search warrant! Get away from the door! Away from the door! Back, 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 back!
The Nova DR is ideal in the corrections environment for cell extractions and disturbance control.
Now for cell extractions, your entry point is a very narrow 3 or 4 foot cell door. And when they're on the other side and they want to get you, you're at the disadvantage. They're very close. You need buffer distance. You need standoff distance. So 1 or 2 of these rounds outside that door almost guarantees you buffer distance. You stand 3 feet outside the cell door, one guy on the team cracks the door, you light this off, and the people inside couldn't tell you what week it is.
The Nova DR round has several advantages. There are no alcohol, tobacco, and firearms excise controls for purchase, inventory, storage, or transport of the product. It offers greater operator control. There's little or no risk of fire and no fragmentation. The Nova DR generates little to no smoke to reduce visibility. The Nova DR has no heavy body that can be thrown back at the operator. It's easy to carry. It's not heavy or cumbersome like hand-thrown devices. There are no costly or repetitive user or instructor certifications required to use the Nova DR round. And finally, the Nova DR is significantly less expensive than hand-thrown devices.
It's the utility of having a 12-gauge version of a hand-thrown bang. So these are an ideal addition to any armory simply because they're cheap, they work, and they're an alternative that was never available.
Lightfield, less lethal. Designed to be different.